Well, hi. It's Bob Veto, head of school at Charleston Collegiate School, and I'm here to share with you my weekly scenes from the week, a list of some things that I saw or experienced in my travels about the campus this week, and it's a good list. Early this week, I was walking back to my office from over in the upper school building, and I passed by Annie Newsom's third grade class coming back with a basket of eggs that they had harvested from the chicken coop, and I think that third grade egg project is one of the cool things that we do here at Charleston Collegiate. In the fifth and sixth grades, I went into all those classrooms one day this week, and man, they were humming. There was a lot of teaching and learning going on. In Sarah Lowe's classroom, actually, Yvonne Barheit was substitute teaching when I walked in, and Ms. Barheit was doing a great math lesson that Ms. Lowe had designed. I went next door to Heidi Doyle's class, and they were doing some really cool vocabulary stuff, vocabulary building exercises. Class was very engaged. Further down, Chelsea Spites, fifth grade class, we're doing some reading comprehension activities that were very interesting. And then finally, the last classroom in that section of the campus, Paul Fisher's fifth grade class, having a very good math lesson. So it was fun to see all that going on. Across the way in the seventh and eighth grade building, Molly Olson and Jenny Lucky are starting a new project on producers. And they were just kind of getting underway, and that looks like it's going to be a really interesting project when it's done. And speaking of projects that are done, I hope you've been able to see the link that we sent out to the really moving 9/11 video that the 11th grade class put together. This is a class that's team taught, humanities class by Sarah Johnson and Liz Boyd, and students worked in small groups to create a video to memorialize the events and losses of 9/11. They chose the one that was voted the best to post as our official memorial video today, and it was shown in a lot of the classes today. I'm really proud of that project and that work. Another thing I experienced in the upper school this week was their weekly assembly, which is an outdoor circle, and they've been doing it this way for some time, and it's a terrific community building exercise. And they all stand in a big circle facing each other. The circle has gotten bigger this year because of social distancing. It used to be kind of a tight circle, now it's a broader circle. But still, all the announcements of the week are shared, some words of wisdom by one student. Teachers pipe in with anything that they think students need to know. And they wrap it up with a little community cheer that they've developed. And it's a great, as I said, a great community building exercise once a week in the upper school. I walked through a number of PE classes this week in my travels, and I just want to say that Ms. Ross and Mr. Brown are doing some really, really neat stuff in physical education. I'm seeing movement exercises, some yoga, some conditioning, and some specific sports-related skills, and they really do kind of change the batting order, so to speak, and do some different kinds of things every day. But there's always something good going on in PE classes here at Charleston Collegiate. And then finally, this was one of my favorite observations of the week, and I've been working morning carpool along with several others of our administrative staff. And I'm noticing now in the fourth week of school that some of our very youngest students, the pre-kindergarten and kindergarten students, who were a little bit timid at first about getting out of the car, leaving mom and dad, walking in all by themselves. So we had escorts lined up, for them. We have had. And some of them are starting to get to where, no, I don't need an escort anymore. They're okay. They're, bye mom, and heading in. And it's one of my favorite things about Charleston Collegiate is that our students over time develop a sense of self-confidence, self-awareness, self-assurance that makes me really proud. And to see that already with our pre-kindergarten and kindergarten students gave me joy this week. I hope you got some joy this week. Thanks for all your support. Talk to you next week.